Alright, boys and girls, now that you've read From Nectar to Honey again, we're going to work on page 80 in your workbook. So some informational texts tell the steps in a sequence. So what happens first, next, and last. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw pictures to show how flowers help bees make the honey. So we're going to label the steps with sequence words. So first, next, last. So we're going to look back at the text and we're going to tell what happens first and then what happens. So we're going to look back at page 72. I'm going to reread it to you, and then we're going to go back and we're going to draw and label the steps to make honey. So on page 72 it says, first flowers make a sweet juice called nectar. So the first thing that happens is the flower has to make the nectar. Next, bees sip the nectar. So after the flowers make the nectar, next bees have to come and drink the nectar before the honey can be made. So let's go back to our page 80. Okay, so first we're going to label the sequence words. Okay, so here we're going to write the word first, because this is what's going to happen first in the steps to make the honey. So what was the first thing that had to happen? Very good. The flower has to make the nectar. So you can draw a picture of a flower. Okay, and there's nectar. I'm going to draw this. It's not water, it's nectar. And I'm going to label it just so we know. So the first thing that happens is the flower makes the nectar. Here, our sequence word is the word next, because we're going to tell what happens after the flower makes the nectar. So I'm going to write next. So I want you to tell me what happens next. Good. The bees come and they drink the nectar. So here's the nectar. And here is a bee. Here's his little stinger. He's coming to drink the nectar. So now you can retell the first two steps to somebody at home. First, the flowers make the nectar. Next, the bees drink the nectar. So you'll label first and next, and you can draw your own pictures and retell the steps to somebody at home. When you're done, you can send me pictures to Google Classroom, Class Dojo, or my email.